Okay, I'm Phil Hands. I'm the editorial cartoonist at the Wisconsin State Journal. This week I've drawn a cartoon to correspond with the Oscars being on Sunday, and I have my typical Madison liberal with a ponytail getting an award for being the best supporting actor in Scott Walker's rise to prominence on the national stage. I think this is an important cartoon to do because I think it's really important to point out, and people might realize this, but Scott Walker is he is a big deal right now on the national stage, and talked about in the Republican nomination because he has basically stuck his finger in the eye of liberals, and they have reacted loudly, and he was the winner of the protests back in 2011 when we had 100,000 people when there was 100,000 people on the square protesting his actions, and he was able to stand up to them and win the battle in the end. That just made him seem even more powerful. So I think it's important to realize that all of Scott Walker's prominence is due to the fact that liberals in Madison, in particular, despise him.
Will that enrage the liberal side of the aisle?
I hope so, a little bit. I don't know. I like to poke at liberals a little bit too sometimes. Not as much as Scott Walker does, obviously, but I think it's fun to make fun of anybody who's being ridiculous, and I think it's fair to say that in the past in Madison, the left has been a little bit ridiculous.